Away from that, though, but still related to accidents and elections, the national organizer of the New Patriotic Party, Sami Ewuku, has been involved in an accident on the Ejuso-Konongo Road in the Ashanti region. This was after he went to the region to train party organizers and volunteers ahead of the 2020 elections and was heading to Ejuratia in the eastern region. The national organizer, who has been training party organizers and mobilizers ahead of the elections, was spotted in the western north yesterday in the company of Justin Kujia Frimpong, the YEA CEO, Nanatema Boache, Deputy Coordinator for the Free SHS, and Max Asumensa, CEO of the Computerized School Selection and Placement System. Also in the company of Mami Efia Akoto, the Deputy CEO of Maslog. There's reports available to JoyNews indicates that a tricycle crossed to one of the vehicles in their convoy at Ejuso, and the vehicle ran into the one carrying the national organizer. And his vehicle then veered off the road and in the process got damaged, but together with his driver, they escaped a near-fatal accident, but with minor injuries, we're told. Now, an NDC campaign team touring the Ashanti region has also been attacked by suspected armed robbers at Ejuratia in the Efija Kwabre districts of the Ashanti region. The entourage is part of former GMPC Chief Executive Alex Mould's team touring the Ashanti region. 2 of the 5 people in the salon car were assaulted, allegedly by the robbers, after one of the assailants convinced his colleagues not to shoot. Nanaya Ojima has more in the following report.
3 of the victims, after sensing danger, managed to flee. In an attempt to flee the scene, the remaining 2 drove into a muddy ditch. Deputy NDC Secretary Sawadogo Mahmood and his women's organizer sustained injuries following severe beatings by the armed men. Sawadogo Mahmood shared his ordeal.
So I got stuck in the ditch. Then they came up to us, demanded that we give them our money and whatever valuables we had in our possession. Then 2 of them went up to our woman organizer, ransacked her bag, everything. And then one of them told us to enter the car and go. The other said no, they should just shoot us. The one who had told us to get into our car then came and said that he should allow us go. The other said once the car is in a ditch, we couldn't move it, so we should rather walk. So we were walking and he was following us with the gun at every point, threatening to shoot us. But I think the other person prevailed on him. Then they left us. So it was when we got to down where the trotro was parked that we realized some were lying. There were some people lying on the floor. Then there was a gunshot on the driver of the trotro. I have sustained a cut. I had to take some stitches yesterday night.
Former GNPC boss Alex Mould, who was leading the campaign, had been dropped off at the time of the incident. He shared his reaction with Love News.
There's no street lighting in an area that we had gotten our MPs to and our district to put street lights in the whole of Ejuratia, whole of Himai. All of that has now been destroyed by this contractor who has been recently given a contract. And this is the area the thugs, the robbers operate. And they have been doing this over the years. Somebody has been killed in that area. Everybody in the area is living in fear. I come there once in a while, but people live in that community. They must be sleeping by 6 o'clock for fear of what is going on in this area.
This particular road links Ankasi to Ejuratia and other communities, and this spot is exactly where the incident happened. Due to the poor nature of the road, armed robbers and others take advantage of that and rob people of their belongings. This is not the first time such an incident is occurring on this road, which has been awarded on contract and is being fixed. Here are some of the people who ply the road.
The situation here is horrible and it's frightening. Whenever you are coming to work, you are frightened. And then when you get to work and then you are coming back home, you are frightened. Even in their house with the thought of still working at Ankasi is frightening.
me Tiankasi, says Bomia, me Saba Hanman Hame, 7 bar, me ma.
Omu pure free run man on my bed now. Pure free run man on my Zenra about come up on it. It will come. One free, baby, than a near.
Police say they are investigating the matter. For JoyNews, Nana Ejima reporting.